If you're thinking about getting a Brazilian sugaring, well, do yourself a favor and stop making these 5 simple mistakes. These 5 simple mistakes that I'm going to give you will have you not have so much pain, not be so irritated, and not regretting that you booked the appointment to get your wax. Hey y'all, I'm Erica, a licensed esthetician, sugaring specialist, and I'm the one who has to clean up the mess when clients do not like to listen. And I just hate that for y'all. So I'm here to give you real skincare, waxing, and sugaring, all of the stuff that you need to make sure that the process becomes better for you. So I need you to hit that subscribe button because I'm about to save you from yourself at this point. So come on, let's get started. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. Here are the top 5 mistakes and things you should never do ever before you get your Brazilian sugaring. Let's get into it. The first mistake, number 1, do not shave before you get a wax. That is the worst mistake you can do to your skin and the most trauma that you are causing to your skin. So this is something that you don't need to do, because what you're actually doing is you're irritating your skin before I am able to wax you, or before you get a wax to even get started. So it actually makes it worse. It makes it more painful, and the hairs are already prickly. So why would you want to damage it more? And I have seen this countless of times where clients will literally shave right before, a couple days or maybe a week before, and then try to get a wax. And they actually say a lot of times it hurts even worse than my clients that just go throughout. So do not shave right before. That is number 1. No shaving, no trimming, or no nairing. Just throw that in there as well. Now, number 2, man, please do not use any lotions or oils before your appointment. What are you doing? Now you about to have me on the slip and slide with my wax and my sugaring. No, do not lather in oils and lotions, because it actually makes it harder for the sugar to stick, the sugar paste to actually stick to the hair follicles, which is making my job harder, and it's going to make the process even longer. Put the lotions down, put the oils down, body butters, gels, it just don't use it. We're not doing that. Let it go. Extremely important. No caffeine and no alcohol before your appointment, because it will have you so jittery. You're going to be even more extra and intense to be ready to jump off of the table. It has you jittery, for one, the caffeine does. And alcohol, remember, hits your bloodstream. So, baby, you already know what time it is. It's not about to calm you down. Neither one. It's really about to have you on edge. I have seen it happen so many times where people even think like, oh, I had me a shot before I came to my wax appointment. Why am I jumping? Why? Because in your mind, you thought that liquor and that alcohol was going to relax you, but whole time, no, it really just had you on edge, because we're still dealing with something that deals with pain. So you're going to be already overthinking it. So why would you add on to it when you're drinking? Just throwing it out there. So no alcohol, no caffeine. Let it go. Now, let's get into number 4, ignoring exfoliation. I cannot name how many times I have to preach to my clients. Please, 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 please make sure you are exfoliating. Now, I will tell you this. You need an all natural sugar scrub to exfoliate, not just them gloves, not just a brush. You need actual product, because you want the product to be able to penetrate into your skin. Ignoring exfoliation can go into clogged pores, even when you are not waxed currently yet. You have to think, if you're shaving all the time, you're clogging your pores up anyway, because you're not the same using the right products at home. As well as if you're just using a glove or just using a brush, but you don't have nothing that's really getting rid of that dead skin, then it's not accomplishing anything. So ignoring exfoliation will have you set back. Please exfoliate before your waxes. Before you ever think about getting a wax, I always tell people, prep your skin 2 weeks before. Exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week up until your appointment. Stop 2 days before your appointment, as well as moisturize every day. What you're doing is you're softening them hair follicles up so you can get the best results, and it's not as painful for that hair to come out of that follicle. Last but simply not least is number 5. The number 5 mistake is coming in nervous and unprepared. When you come in nervous and unprepared, I feel like it's it's one of those easier said than done things. Like you can be like, oh, I'm chill. Then until you get to the appointment, you like, oh my God, it's about that time. Consider this. You have to try to relax your mind. Say you got this, tell yourself, speak life into yourself. And that is really the honest truth, especially if this is not your first rodeo. So why I say this is make sure you also are wearing like comfortable clothing so your skin is able to breathe. And just remind yourself that, girl, you did this 1,000 times, so you'll be fine. Make sure you stay up on your appointments because that is key with keeping the right mindset. Because yes, it's going to hurt, but at least it can hurt least amount of pain if you just come back on time. Do what your waxer says. If your waxer says come back 4 to 6 weeks, which for sugar and wax, that's why I tell my clients, yes, come back 4 to 6 weeks. And you need to know your mark because it is very key and it is very important. So keep that in mind. Now, so let's recap on real quick the 5 mistakes people do before they get a Brazilian sugar that they should not do. Don't shave, number 1. Don't forget number 2, no lotions or no oils. Number 3, we're going to skip on Starbucks. Yeah, that coffee and that lemon drop that you want. Make sure you exfoliate before your appointment and throughout your appointments 2 to 3 times a week. Even if you're a wax girly on a regular, it's still 2 to 3 times a week, even if you're not prepping. And make sure you just relax and breathe. Do these 5 things and your Brazilian sugaring will go way smoother and much better. If this video saved you from making one of these mistakes, make sure you hit that like button, as well as make sure you send this video to a friend for a good PSA. And do not forget to hit my subscribe button so you don't miss out on none of my other detailed videos. And in the next video, we're going to be talking about, does sugar and wax hurt? Yes, we're going to go over pain and pain tolerance and everything else that you need to know. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out.